Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future! Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. Our comrade, Captain Zero, the intrepid adventurer in time and space, will lead us back to the Earth year 1719, where he will encounter the most fearsome pirate ever to sail the seven seas. Stand by for action as Captain Zero meets Blackbeard the Pirate.
Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Jumping Jupiter! Pieces of 8!
What in the world are you talking about?
Captain?
Yeah?
Could I have the rest of the day off?
Well, if you...
Would you materialize me to Mulberry Island off the east coast of the United States?
Well, if you really...
Wonderful! Thanks, Captain. I'll go get some equipment.
Jet, wait! Now what? Buried treasure. So that's it.
I'm all set, Captain.
All set for what?
To dig for pirate treasure.
But what's the bucket for?
Well, our crew wouldn't let me have any barrels, and I have to have something to carry the gold pieces in.
Look, Jet. Pirate treasure isn't just lying around in the sand waiting for you to scoop it into a bucket or a barrel. Besides, how do you know there's treasure on Mulberry Island?
Look, you've heard of Blackbeard the Pirate, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, in the early part of the 18th century, he operated off the east coast of the United States. He sunk ships right and left and captured a huge amount of treasure.
Well, I know, but that...
People searched the island of Ocracoke, where Blackbeard lived, and found nothing but a few gold coins. Some silver bars have been discovered on the Isle of Shoals off the coast of New Hampshire, and some bars and coins have been dug up on the islands of Smutty Nose and Londoner. But the really big treasure has never been found.
So?
It's on the island of Mulberry, Captain, off the coast of Maryland.
How do you know?
Because if I were a pirate, that's where I'd bury it.
Jet, even if there is treasure on Mulberry Island, what makes you think you could find it?
With this mine detector, I can find anything.
Okay. Hop into the chamber, but leave the bucket. I'm sure we can figure out a way to get the treasure in here after you find it.
Yes, sir.
Stand by to materialize.
Oh, Captain.
Yes?
You'd better have somebody clean out the vault. We're going to need plenty of room.
Stand by, Jet. Okay, Tetro, let's get back to work on the time machine.
Did you materialize jet to Mulberry Island?
Yes, he's combing the beach right now with his mine detector.
Do you think he'll get anything?
Sure. Sand, sunburn, and blisters, but there's no stopping him now.
No sign of treasure around here either. Might as well get back to the lab. Man, someone sure lost his head over something. Blackbeard's treasure. I must be right near it. Now won't Captain Zero be surprised?
All right, Tetro. Stand by to check the power output on the time machine.
Yes, sir.
Bring up the amps very slowly to 10 million.
Right.
Check pentacycle.
47.877.
Increase amperage to 20 million and check voltage.
Right. Captain, resistors are heating up.
Open the solenoids and cut the resistance on the pentacycle.
Yes, sir.
Tetro, main switch started up. We're going back into time. Cut the Trilotron. Hurry!
Yes, sir. Power's off, Captain. How do we stand?
Time machine projected back into the year 1718 before I could stop it. Stand by to repair it once. I'll be right down.
Yes, sir.
December 14, 1718. Sunk the Protestant Caesar of Boston with all hands aboard. A good day's work, eh, Richards?
Aye, but not many ships escape us if there's treasure aboard.
Nor many of their crew. Too bad so few of them can swim.
It ain't easy to stay afloat, Blackbeard, when one is already full of oil.
Aye, that was a good fight. But they'd be no match for Blackbeard.
Tis a beautiful sight against the sky, watching a ship burn to the water's edge.
And it's many a more beautiful sight you'll see before the Queen Anne's Revenge lowers her flag.
But what of the booty, Blackbeard? The men'll be wanting their share.
Aye, and they'll get it. Those that are left when we divide it. But the fewer the men, the bigger the share.
I like your logic, Blackbeard.
What thinks ye of this chest here, Richards?
Aye, there's something about it too that I like.
Methinks 'twould be a pity to split it with the crew. Wealth is the root of evil, you know.
You're right, Blackbeard. We must give a wee bit of thought to their souls.
Methinks we should bury this chest on Mulberry Isle and later return. Just ye and me.
A noble thought, Blackbeard. For the sake of the crew, we'll suffer the evils of wealth alone.
Hold. Go ready the boat. We'll take this ashore to the other side of the island, out of sight of the ship. Just we two.
Just we two.
Aye. But only one of the two will return.
Man, I must be getting close to something by now.
That bait deep enough, laddie.
Captain!
Captain, is it? And where might be this captain you're calling?
Well, he's
What a strange-looking scupper you be. And warped in head, no doubt. What be you doing in Mulberry Isle? A dinner hole in the sand.
I was looking for buried treasure.
Oh? And who might be a burying treasure here?
Blackbeard the Pirate.
You hear that, Richards? Blackbeard the Pirate might be a burying treasure here. And how did you come about this bit of news?
Well, I saw it on a...
You've been listening aboard me ship, eh? But 'tis a mite early be. The treasure's no yet been put to rest.
But...
Think no more on it, laddie. The hole you've dug will no go to waste.
What do you mean?
Many a man's found a watery grave because of that gold. And I don't mind adding a boy to the lot.
But who are you?
As if you didn't know. Blackbeard's the name, laddie. Captain Blackbeard.
No, it can't be. Wait. The time machine. Captain Zero was working on it. Something must have gone wrong. I'm back in time. Captain! Captain!
No use to call, laddie. Your ship's nowhere in sight.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Blackbeard's the name, laddie. Captain Blackbeard.
No, it can't be. Wait. The time machine. Captain Zero was working on it. Something must have gone wrong. I'm back in time. Captain! Captain!
No use to call, laddie. Your ship's nowhere in sight. Lower the box, Richards. And leave plenty of room for the boy. Hey!
Captain!
All right, laddie. Dead men tell no tales. And the same applies to ye. And if it's prayers you want to say, I'll give you a line or two.
Captain! Captain Zero!
All right, laddie. Your time's up. Into the hole you go.
Captain!
Transforming from electrical impulses and beginning to materialize. Coming in. They're in.
Captain!
Avast, you lubbers. Where am I? What trickery is this? Where's me island and me treasure?
Drop your sword, Blackbeard.
Shoot it out of his hand, Captain Zero.
Oh, Captain Zero, is it? So this be your Captain Zero, eh?
Drop your sword, I said.
In a pig's eye.
Now put your guns on the console here.
It's magic, it is. Magic of the devil himself.
Put down your guns.
Aye. But I wouldn't harm you, or the boy here. It was all a joke.
Sit down, Blackbeard.
Aye.
I've heard quite a bit about your jokes, Edward Teach.
How do you know me real name?
I know quite a bit about you and your ruthless plundering of ships on the Spanish Main and the coast of America.
Well, now, that's putting it a bit strong, Captain. Oh, mayhap I have taken a vessel or three, and a man or two may have fallen in the way of me cutlass. But gold is where you find it, sir, and can only be had for the taking.
Yeah, like the time you marooned your own men on a desert island while you sailed off with their share of the treasure.
Aye, that was a good one. The joke was on them for sure. You should have heard them screeching and cursing in the sand. Their faces black with rage.
One day the joke may be on you, Blackbeard.
Let the day come. He as has the upper hand uses it. Ow, me hand!
You're lucky it isn't your head. All right, Jet. Stand by to materialize him back where he came from.
Wait! I knows a good man when I sees one. Out ye and the lad here like to throw it with me on the Queen Anne's Revenge. With ye at the guns and me at the wheel, nary a ship could escape us. We'd be loaded with treasure in the blink of an eye.
No thanks.
Talk to him, laddie. Think of the life on the sea. High adventure and gold for the taking.
Golly, it does sound sort of exciting.
Aye, laddie, it is. Come on, let's get to me ship. What have you done to me, Zero? Which way out of this blinking hole?
Just get into the chamber there.
Into the chamber?
You'll be all right. Get in.
I know when I'm licked, Captain Zero. You've got the upper hand. It's a pleasure I've had to be known you, laddie, to be sure. I meant you no harm. And just to prove that old Blackbeard's got a heart of gold, here's a piece of 8 for you. All for your very own.
Gosh, thanks.
Stay back! Drop your gun, Captain Zero. His blade be sharp and his throat is soft.
If you so much as touch him with that knife, I'll blow off the top of your head.
I need no head to wield a knife. Now, Captain Zero, you can use your magic machine to put me back on me ship. But just to make sure I get there, the boy goes too.
Okay, Blackbeard. But remember what I said. If you harm
Have no fear, Captain Zero. I'll not harm him. Me head may not be pretty, but I wouldn't care to lose it. Just put me back aboard me ship like you said you would, and the boy goes free. Now, laddie, in you go.
Don't worry, Jet. I'll pick you up in a few minutes.
All right, Captain Zero. The poop deck, if you please.
Good riddance. Now I'm in command of the ship, and Blackbeard's share of the treasure is mine. Too bad you're no longer with us, Blackbeard, so I could laugh in your ugly face.
You can, Richards. You can. I don't know how he does it, laddie. Zero and his magic machine. But we're here, safe on me ship.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure knowing you, Mr. Blackbeard. I guess I'll be leaving you now.
Aye, laddie, but not the way you think. And if he starts to disappear on me, I'll scuttle your skeepers. Do you that, Captain Zero? You didn't frighten me with your black magic.
It isn't black magic, it's science.
Science is it. When a man's here, suddenly he's there, and he's here again.
But you don't understand.
I understand, all right. You thought to steal me treasure with your magic. But you made a mistake. And I caught you. Now you'll walk the plank.
Petro, reverse polarity on the chamber units and stand by for a fast materialization.
Yes, sir.
I'm keeping me word, laddie. I told Captain Zero I'd free ye as soon as me feet hit the deck. Get as free as a breeze, me bucko. You can walk as far as you like. And you'd better start moving or a ball in the back will help you.
Captain Zero! Captain!
All right, Tetro, throw the switch.
Captain, we can't materialize. The polarity reactor is fused.
Captain! Captain Zero!
Keep walking, laddie, or me gun will talk. On a light, laddie. The wizard Zero can help you now. I, too, know something of magic. Witches and demons fear fire and water. I trick ye both. The joke is on ye. Magic can work on the land, mayhap, but it nay can work on the sea. Keep moving, laddie.
Captain!
Keep moving, laddie.
Captain!
Keep moving, laddie. Zero. He did it again.
Jet,
Boy,
are you all right?
yeah, I guess so. In fact, you caught me before I even hit the water.
Good. But we've still got a score to settle with Blackbeard. He promised me he'd let you go free.
I know.
Reactivate the view screen back to Mulberry Island. I want to find out if that treasure chest is still there.
Yes, sir. There it is, Captain.
Stand by to materialize. Okay, throw the switch.
Boy, Blackbeard's certainly going to be mad when he finds this gone.
He isn't going to find it gone, Jet. Here, put his guns in there. And his sword, too.
What are you going to do, Captain?
You'll find out. Stand by to dematerialize.
Yes, sir.
Stand by to activate the view screen. Now watch.
At least me treasure's safe on the island, far from the eyes of me crew. Me treasure! Zero, you blasted wizard! If I ever get me hands on you. On the other hand, Captain Zero, suppose we let bygones be bygones.
Well, we cleaned out the vault, Jet, but it's still empty.
That's right. I didn't get Blackbeard's treasure. But I did get a piece of 8.
Be sure to be standing by when we again transmit you to this remote location on the planet Earth, where Captain Zero and his associates will conduct another experiment in time and space.
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment!
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. It looks like fellow adventurer Flash Gordon has run into some trouble with an army of mechanical men. Stand by for action as Flash Gordon faces the return of the androids.
Planet Scythio, a mistake is being corrected. These are androids, creatures without minds, without souls, indestructible, the servants of people betrayed by their own creation.
Gentlemen, what I'm about to do is for all mankind. As you know, this is the central power source for all the androids. The men and women of our worlds have grown useless, stagnant, without ambition. Possessed of servants that need no food or rest, human beings do not struggle. Progress ceases as the sense of accomplishment dies. Without this sense of fulfillment, human beings are no better than these things they have created. Therefore, we, the representatives of all the planets, have all taken the vow never to reveal the three secrets of the use of androids: the location of the vaults throughout the universe, the frequency readings to which the androids are attuned, and most important, the location of this, the central power source. Gentlemen, the future of humanity depends upon our keeping that vow.
I substituted myself for one of the androids and gained...
Never mind all that. What have you learned?
I know all three secrets of the androids. First, the location of the vaults. There are android vaults on Earth, Saturn, Uranus, Livy, Scythio, Minos...
What is that android doing there? It should be back in the vault.
I don't understand it. I'm sure I saw 5 androids in the vault.
No one is to go back into that vault except in my presence.
We will carry it in, King Lazarine.
I shall accompany you.
Plius and Delio. The frequency length of the androids is in the delta spectrum. Sine, Omega, Sine, Omega, cosine, epsilon.
The location of the power source. The location of the power source.
Who's this? Someone has learned all the secrets.
Only 2. They did not learn the location of the power source. Without that knowledge, all other is useless. No one need know of this.
I understand.
And so the secrets of the androids were kept. Now, over 400 years later, in the year 3061, 3 men, each a member of the Galaxy Bureau of Investigation, know the secrets, and each knows only one. Commander Richards, who knows the locations of all the android vaults throughout the universe, Dr. Zarkov, who knows the android frequency readings, and Flash Gordon, who holds the key, the vital secret of the location of the power source.
I defy the power of the Galactic Council and refuse to appear before them to answer any such ridiculous charges.
You must answer to the Galactic Council, Queen Phubia. The GBI has received reliable information that you've signed a mutual assistance pact with the renegade planet Futura.
The GBI is mistaken.
That's hard to believe since I find one of Futura's best-known agents in your throne room.
Tridorn is nothing but a personal friend.
There are some friends that it is better not to have, Queen Phubia.
I will select my own friends, Dr. Zarkov.
Not this time. Tridorn is an outlaw. Only the fact that this is your throne room prevents me from arresting him. I'll give you 5 minutes to make up your mind, Queen Phubia. Either you order Tridorn off your planet and return with me to appear before the Galactic Council, or I'll have Scipio declared a renegade planet too. We'll wait outside.
I'll have them killed.
No, my dear Queen. You will need that young fool and his friends.
For what?
For what they know. The secrets of the androids. Without the androids, our plan to take over the galaxy is doomed from the start. Don't let that hot head of yours ruin everything.
You're right as usual, Tridorn. But how do we learn those secrets?
That will be my part of the bargain, my queen.
Dr. Zarkov, does the planet Scipio mean anything special to you?
No. Why, does it to you?
Tridorn doesn't make any alliance without a purpose. A purpose for the planet Futura.
What purpose, Flash?
Well, Dale, I'm sure that... Has the Queen made up her mind?
Yes. Seize them!
Your Majesty? You know what'll happen to you for this, Phubia?
I know what's going to happen to you, my handsome blonde friend. Tridorn.
Yes, my queen.
Your part of the bargain. Fulfill it.
This is, don't you, Doctor?
A centrifugal table. Used to test the effect of a specified number of G's on an android.
Or a human being. Strap him on! You know what the force of gravity can mean? Every time you blast off in a rocket, you experience 9 G's. How would you like to experience 15, 16, perhaps 20? Do you think you could survive?
What do you want, Tridorn?
Information. The location of the android power source. Well, my friend, will you tell me the location of the android power source, or must I give you a ride on the merry-go-round?
You're a fool. Granting that I know the location, do you think I'd tell you?
You are the fool. Go ahead.
Wait. He won't tell. And we can't afford to kill him. there's another way. I can give you a kingdom. You could rule Earth. Better, you can rule the universe at my side. Tie him on the table.
No, my queen. As you said, if he dies, the secret dies with him. I suddenly have a better idea. I don't think he'll stand silent and watch Earl die.
Yes. That will be better.
Get on with it. You'll pay for that, Gordon. The location of the android power source, or the girl dies.
Don't tell him, Flash.
Well?
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Don't forget, control of the android means domination of the universe.
She's still alive. Let me look at her. She's alive.
The location of the android power source.
If I tell him, Pooby, I warn you, he'll betray you. As soon as he has no further use for Scythiel, you'll become slaves to the planet Petura.
The power source. Where is it?
Send Dale back to Earth. As soon as I hear from Commander Richards that she's safe, then I'll tell you.
You take us for idiots. Speak! Then watch the girl die.
In an attempt to conquer the civilized galaxies, Phubia, queen of the planet Scythio, and Tridorn, agent of the renegade planet Petura, are trying to learn the secret location of the android power source somewhere on Scythio. Only Flash Gordon knows the location. But Dale Arden will be put to death on the whirling centrifugal table if he does not reveal it.
it's no use. They'll kill us all later. Right on.
She is alive. Now the location.
You got a map of the Scythian Mountains? Find a door overgrown with brush. It leads into the heart of the mountain and a solid cobalt core.
Thank you, my friend. You are most cooperative. I hope your information is accurate. I would hate to have to operate my little merry-go-round again. Guard, take this man to the cell.
Tridorn, the universe is ours.
Yes, my queen. After a few formalities, like destroying the planet governments and the GBI. Come, my queen. It is not far to the mountains.
Dr. Zarkov.
Come on.
Oh, Flash. Androids. Oh, why did he tell them? They'll just destroy everything in their path.
I know.
Why did you tell them?
I couldn't let you die. It won't do them any good. They don't know the frequency the androids are attuned to.
That's true. But they'll just come back for the information when they find that out.
Well, maybe by then we'll be ready for them.
Try and get some rest.
Is ours.
Hey, Doc, I've got an idea.
Here is the first setting for our planet Scythio. Scythio, Gamma 8876 Rho.
Gamma 8876 Rho.
Ready? Okay.
Tridorn and Pudia have the settings. They brought them to life. Commander Richards has to know. Androids under Futura's control could mean the end of civilization.
If the androids are on the loose, Commander Richards will know about it soon enough. Let's get out of here.
Saturn.
Saturn.
Livy.
Livy.
Delio.
Delio.
You must be mad. There are no more androids.
I can see them.
You never told me how you learned these frequency readings and the location of the android vaults.
Years ago, a Futurian spy learned 2 of the android secrets. Before he was killed, he managed to relay them. But not the 3rd secret, the location of the power source.
Only Flash Gordon knew the location of the power source.
Well, where is he?
We haven't been able to make contact with the Skyflash for several hours. He was on a mission to Scythio, and Scythio doesn't answer.
Find him, Gordon.
I'll find him. And when I do, he'll answer to the Galaxy Council for this.
Androids, attention on all planets. Destroy. Earth androids, attack the GBI. Androids, attack GBI.
Captain Saturn.
Saturn does not answer, sir.
They'll break in a few minutes, Commander. That's no use, sir. Ray guns don't stop them.
My dear, I need your help.
My help?
Something only you can give me. Your abdication.
You filthy traitor!
Androids, take her!
No! No, traitor! Stop it! Traitor! Stop it!
Listen to this. When you have accomplished your mission, stand by for further orders. Stand by and wait for further orders. Fort, stand back, Triline. Android.
The machine before the android got your gun away from you.
Yeah, once and for all, the androids are destroyed.
As they should have been 300 years ago when the androids were outlawed and this their power source was turned off.
Well, we better get back to the Skyflash and notify Commander Richards that the androids will never return.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets! You've all served with valor and honor. Captain Zero, Flash Gordon, and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time and space. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.